Hi everybody, in this video we're going to showcase how to make it easy to manage JWS web server using operator on OpenShift. You probably know you gotta have multiple choices to install JWS web server from standalone on your local machine, or you can use template on OpenShift capability for S2I build or a binary build to deploy your enterprise Java application running on JWS web server, which is Tomcat to running on OpenShift. But in this video, we're going to showcase the operator capability, which allows developers or operation team manage your runtime. For example, JWS web server can be updated and patching automatically, just like operator lifecycle management. Let's get started how it works in the demo. Okay, here's my OpenShift cluster. And the first step, we're going to create a new demo project, such as a JW-demo project. And then we're going to go to Operator Hub in the administrator perspective. You can find the JWS operator here. And then you can find the register version and the capability level. And then just click on install. And then you can use all namespace or specific namespace to install the operator. We're going to use specific namespace just so we create the JWS demo project. And then once you click on create the operator installation, it takes a few seconds to complete installation. Okay, so let's try to take a look at the little bit detail, the operator. As you see, you can just create a new web server, which is Tomcat. And then we're going to put in the name and the application name. For example, we're going to use and deploy the JBoss web server WebSocket application, which is one of the example quick start in OpenShift space. So the replica, you can change that. We're going to use two default. And the one thing you should be aware of that the session clustering does not support at this moment. And then you have two different ways to deploy application using web image. The default web image is just empty runtime. So we're going to use web image stream, which is already imported in OpenShift cluster. So we're going to use one of the web stream image, web image stream on OpenShift, for example, Tomcat 9 and UVI and OpenJDK 11, and then from OpenShift namespace. And then we're going to use here the sample application from Quickstart, the Tomcat WebSocket chatting application. It's an interactive chatting program running on Apache Tomcat. And then the relevant the reply to reference and context third here. Okay, so let's try to go to developer perspective topology view. As you see, operator is already running, and then your application build just started. And then go to build logs. As always, the first step, we're gonna download Git repository application. So once we clone the Git repository, and then we're gonna download all necessary dependency from Maven project, and the build success, which means the next step, we're gonna push this containerized image into inside container registry on OpenShift. Just successful push it, and then go back to topology view, and you can actually find the two different pods, and then you can change the display option, the number of a pod. And then click on one of the JWS web server. You can find the actual WAR file is deployed with the root directory, like a WebSocket-chat WAR file. Okay, go back to topology view and then click on the open URL to access endpoint, the WebSocket-chat, and you can find your guest 0 just joined. And then let's try to open another window and then try to access the endpoint, and then you got another guest 1 as joined. Try to put in some chatting message just for send the test, like a hi Daniel and a hi James, and then you can find the message pop up in at the same time in the two different windows, and then you can put in the example message. How about JWS demo? And then it's pretty good. It's a totally WebSocket based Java enterprise application. So just imagine that one of your developer maybe made a mistake to increase the number of pods, but the operator detected that error and then make it correct. So which means the one increase pod will be terminated automatically, which make it default replica compilation is 2 pods. This is one of the benefit and traits on operator you needed to consider to use operator for installation JWS for standard configuration and day-to operation. Thanks for watching. Have a good rest of the day.